Imagine this. A monk sits cross-legged on a cold stone floor. No phone, no distractions, just silence and breath. For hours. Now contrast that with most of us constantly switching tabs, checking phones, jumping from task to task. Tired, distracted, and overwhelmed. We crave focus, but we live in chaos. Here's the shocking truth. Thousands of years ago, people had already mastered the key to laser-sharp attention. And the best part, that ancient habit still works today, and it's simpler than you think. In this video, you're going to learn the forgotten habit that unlocks peak focus. It's not a productivity hack. It's not a trendy app. It's a time-tested practice that has shaped the greatest minds and performers in history. If you're tired of feeling scattered, constantly distracted, or just not operating at your full potential, this could change everything. Let's dive in. What if I told you that your lack of focus isn't a character flaw? It's not a sign you're lazy, broken, or undisciplined. The real issue is that your mind has been trained to be reactive, not reflective, to chase stimulation, not stillness, to consume endlessly, rather than direct attention intentionally. But here's the solution, one that stood the test of centuries. The ancient habit is mindfulness, meditation. Now, before you scroll away thinking this is too spiritual or slow, hear this. Modern science has finally caught up with what ancient wisdom already knew. Meditation sharpens the mind like a sword. It's not just about relaxing. It's about reclaiming control over your thoughts, enhancing cognitive clarity, and unlocking levels of focus most people never access. But how? Let's break it down. Forget that meditation doesn't mean sitting cross-legged for hours chanting Om. At its core, meditation is attention training. You're learning to observe your thoughts instead of being consumed by them. You focus on one thing, usually the breath. You'll notice when your mind wanders, you gently bring it back, again and again. That process, drifting and returning, is not failure. It's the rep. It's the mental push-up. Just like your body gets stronger when you lift weights, your mind gets sharper every time you notice distraction and return to your focus point. This is the very skill that elite athletes, top executives, Navy SEALs, and peak performers rely on. Sustained attention under pressure. Meditation gives you that edge. Meditation dates back over 2,500 years, practiced in ancient India, China, and later Japan and Tibet. Warriors, monks, scholars, they used it not to escape life but to master it. Samurai warriors practiced Zen meditation to remain calm in battle. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius wrote about stillness of the mind. Even ancient yogic traditions emphasized dharana, the art of concentration, as a gateway to higher mastery. Fast forward to today, and we're finally realizing these ancient people were onto something profound. Studies from Harvard, Yale, and MIT show that even 10 minutes of meditation per day can improve working memory, increase gray matter in areas linked to focus, reduce anxiety and emotional reactivity, boost cognitive performance, lengthen attention span, lower stress-related cortisol. In other words, the ancient habit is now scientifically proven to be a superpower. Let's be honest, modern life is a battlefield of distraction. Your phone buzzes 200 times a day. Social media trains your brain for 8-second attention bursts. Even when you try to focus, your mind races with tabs, thoughts, and to-do lists. We don't lack time, we lack attention, control. Meditation rewires your brain to take back control. It helps you pause, observe, and respond rather than react. Instead of being pulled in 100 directions, you train your attention like a laser. Think of meditation like a gym for your brain. Distractions, that's the resistance. Focus, that's the muscle. Most people live in what psychologists call default mode, wandering, distracted, reactive. Meditation shifts you into what is called focused mode or task-positive networks, areas of the brain responsible for deep attention, problem-solving, and clarity. Even 10 to 20 minutes a day is enough to start strengthening those neural pathways. And just like with any training, consistency is key. Not perfection, not long hours, just consistency. You don't need robes, candles, or a Himalayan cave to meditate. You just need you. Here's a simple way to start. Sit comfortably. Set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes. Close your eyes, relax your body, focus on your breath. Just feel it in and out. When your mind wanders, gently return to the breath. Repeat. No judgment, no pressure. That's it. No fancy techniques. Your mind will resist it at first, just like your muscles resist a new workout. But over time, you'll notice something powerful. You're calmer, sharper, more aware, less reactive. You want to just be more focused during meditation. You will be more focused everywhere else in life. When you practice this ancient habit consistently, you begin to experience a compound effect. Your work becomes deeper and faster. Your conversations become clearer and more present. Your creativity increases as mental clutter fades. Your stress decreases as awareness increases. You start to notice your habits instead of being ruled by them. You start to choose your responses instead of reacting emotionally. This is the mark of a high performer. This is what peak focus feels like. And it doesn't require caffeine, gadgets, or perfect conditions. Just you, your breath, and the discipline to show up daily. Steve Jobs once said that meditation was the single most important thing he did for his clarity. Kobe Bryant meditated before every game. Top CEOs like Ray Dalio and Mark Benioff swear by it. Elite military units use it to stay calm under pressure. And perhaps most powerful of all, millions of ordinary people, just like you, are rediscovering it every day. Not for some mystical reason, but because it works. It doesn't make you perfect. It makes you present. And in today's world, presence is a superpower. We live in a world that rewards the loud, the fast, the busy. But the people who win long-term, they're the ones who can focus deeply, stay calm, and think clearly under stress. That's not a natural talent. That's a trained skill. And the ancient habit of mindfulness meditation is how you train it. Not tomorrow. Not when life gets less chaotic. Because if you don't train your mind, someone else will. Social media, news, noise, chaos, they're all pulling you. This is your invitation to pull back, to slow down, to breathe, to choose where your focus goes. So what's the next step? It's simple. Try it today, 5 minutes. No pressure. Just sit, breathe, observe. Then tomorrow, do it again. One small habit, one ancient practice. And over time you'll feel the shift from scattered to sharp, from reactive to intentional, from distracted to powerful. This ancient habit will unlock peak focus, not just in your work, but in your life. Because once you control your mind, you can control your results.